told myself I was gonna do this. Welcome to the Break My Mind game, Doki Doki, the literature club game that broke many people's minds. I'm gonna have a frustrating time with this already. You hear this, people? What is this game gonna bring out? Anyway, let's begin the horrors. Please enter your name. I think I got something. Hold on. Oh, I can't do more? Dang it, Harry. Alrighty. There we go. Oh. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw her to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Save right there. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I know how it feels, man. But if she is going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk unless you already catch up to me. I overslept again, but I called you this time. We idle. That's what we did. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. See? True gentleman right here. This is such a weird game so far now. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Noah. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly spectacle with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Noah, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Okay, to be honest, I used to join a club when I was a freshman, but I quit after sophomore year since I was taking a job and that would ruin my schedule a little bit. So that's the only club. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you because a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clothes if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? To be honest, you became friends with each other since you were children. Well, since I became children with her from the story. Wait, why did I do that? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This is a weird classroom. The school day is as ordinary as ever and is over before I know. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm even worse than her? You overslept. You could have been late. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help and start a new club. Point frankly, I'd rather not start a new club nor be a leader part of that club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Nazuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for the cupcakes, okay? Yes, let's go! This game already is making me weirded out on everything. I'm just gonna say my progress. Oh my god. No, I'm not hearing the music, but the loud sound effects actually scared me a little bit. Oh my gosh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I'm not a dessert type of person, but I can guarantee my soul will be away from my body as I eat a cupcake. A dejectedly follows Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl number one. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Yes. What do you think? Another girl will show up? No. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, no, what a nice surprise. I'm not gonna say TDW. Why did I even type that in there? It's supposed to say Noah right now. I'm just gonna say, welcome to the club. Okay. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. I already hate my person right now. Oh my god. This is such a weird game. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Don't judge people. It's pretty much rude, and if you try telling that to someone, ooh boy. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. When she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girl. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Noah. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Wait, did I miss a part? Come sit down, Noah. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Shiori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opened the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Shiori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oh, okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! It's just weird on how the expression looks so weird on these characters. It's just, why did I even start in this game? It's so weird. It's making me cringe a little bit. I can clearly see myself as being cringed. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay, that's actually pretty weird because one of my friends actually got a little cat as a pet. That's weird. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I would say Sayori definitely is like a childish head right now. Like she's trying to be vice president, yet she managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. So you already said, well, maybe. But not for you. No. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki. It's so weird how the name is weirdly spelled. I'm trying to figure out the names a little bit and trying to lodge them in my gosh darn brain. I give up on Natsuki. Weird logic and dismiss to the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the teacup tray. Wait, there's no teacup. Why do I read fast? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a passing time for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes something tells me something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also not in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Literature, I'm not a fan of. I don't even like reading. This is the best second story that I ever done. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agree. I can't. Okay, it's hard for me to speak every single time because the saliva is like building up and I have to swallow every single time when I'm during breathing. So this is a problem. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Noah, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, uh, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I'm I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rims of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiology, uh, physiological. I can't say it. Physiological. I feel like I'm saying it, but I can't. Okay. Story with deep physiological. You know what? I'm skipping that word. Cross out, please. Elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, okay, we got a horror fan here. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh my god, this is such a sad. I'm making jokes off of Yuri by not talking to people, and she should have a conversation with a rock. Why? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me sing or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Sure, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you think? Don't you, Natsuki? Oof. You just insulted her. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori's, what? I can't read words. Sidles? Sidles? Why? Block words that I can't read. Up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable even enough to share hers. Ugh, Yuri, come on. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, um. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I mean, Monica's not that wrong. It would help everyone to strengthen up their bond with each other. Isn't that right, Noah? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I blatantly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh God! Everyone is staring at me. On what have I said? Why am I such an idiot? I'm trying to be a good friend to Sayori, yet I'm losing my mind, and everyone's losing their thought at me. All Four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, I knew it. But, I'm sorry, I saw it. No, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yes, I'm so happy. I can't play this game anymore. Okay, once we there better be different scene than this anymore. I can't take this game anymore right now for the day. Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Nazuki, I would be really sorry, I would say. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Thank God. Thank you, Monica. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. So that way we can all share. Monica looked over at me once more. Noah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my medical degree writing skills? Mediocre? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nazuki clean up their food. Hey Noah, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our ways home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Nazuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh God. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you sing your favorite your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Hi again, Noah. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my words. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Noah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, I think I accidentally hit twice. Whoops. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not. Yeah, I was supposed to read something, but I accidentally clicked twice. Whoops. Can space be it? Okay, spacebar can be it, so I'm just gonna hit that. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Nazuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mega collection in the club room. Oh, so that's why you kept your mouth shut. Mm-hmm. Mizuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Mega. Magna is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Noah always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Okay, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you're almost set your house on fire once. What? Sayori nearly set her fire. She nearly set her house on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Noah can become good friends too. Um, Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Sayori, I hate you so much. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Oh, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want to be it. Want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for this club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with some literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably guys seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intelligible, but it seems not like that. Seems not like that at all. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Mm, that doesn't sound. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's the literature club event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak it to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking things really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. I think you would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. I feel like she buys them at a store because she had a deliberate argument, really. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? I would rather be part of this. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. That's true. You nearly started a fire. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? Metaphorically. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sayori acts like a kid in a candy store. But not with the candy. It's just full of books. And she's the vice president? How does Monica even deal with this situation? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. That shows how Sayori looks messy when she's in public. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Ordinarily, I really don't care about it. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Oh my god. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is funny. Oh my god, I'm literally having a stressful time with this now. Well, I was just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Don't say that out loud. See, this game is so weird. It's making me brain damage as we speak. You look much better now, though. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Cause if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Sometimes she acts mature, sometimes she acts immature. Why did I agree to play this game in the first place? Why? Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come. Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking at that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Seriously, we took this whole messaging time just to fix Sayori, and now we're doing the poems. Yay! No, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done things before. Things like this before. Well, now that everyone's reading, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a is on is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can I can already see Monica's Princeton handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same for myself. Okay, I'm stopping here right now. The poem thing. Oh my god. This is literally the weirdest game I ever played in my entire life.